Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. I am Septian Maulana. I study in Ahmad Dahlan University Program Study Islamic Banking. Today I am going to talk about 7 major principles of Islamic banking and finance. First, I will explain about it and then I will summarize my presentation. The first one is profit and loss sharing. It is one of the best principles of Islamic finance where the partners will share their profit and loss according to the part they play in the business. There will be no guarantee on the rate of the returns that the Muslim will play the part of a partner and not a creditor. Second, short risk. In the economic transaction, the risk sharing is promoted by the Islamic banking, when two or more parties will share the risk following the principle of Islamic banking. The burden of the risk will be divided and reduced in the parties, so it will improve the economic activity of the state. Third, riba. It can be regarded as the prohibition of interest. 1. The wealth will get the return without any risk or effort. 2. Regardless of the outcome of economic activity, the person who gets the loan has no return the money and riba no to the lender. 3. In principle of Islamic banking, taking advantage of the issue that others are facing in is unjust. 4. Gharar. According to the Islamic finance principle, Muslims are not allowed to participate in the ambiguous and uncertain transaction. According to Islamic rules, both parties should have a proper control over the business, as well as the complete information should be shared with both parties so that the profit and loss will be equally shared. Fifth, gambling. In Islam, the acquisition of wealth through evil means or participation in gambling is prohibited. It will protect the Muslim from the conventional insurance product because that is a type of gambling. On the other hand, Islamic banking works in takaful that involves mutual responsibility and share risks. 6. No investment in prohibited industries. The industries that are harmful to society or have a threat to the social responsibilities are prohibited in Islam. They include pornography, prostitution, alcohol, pork, drug. And the last one is zakat. There is a property tax included in the rules of Islam that it known as zakat, which allow the balanced distribution of wealth. According to the Islamic banking principle, the fair amount of zakat is deducted from the account of Muslim in the holy month of Ramadan. Islamic Bank promote this social responsibility and distribute the amount among the needy. In conclusion, so we can say that the principle of Islamic finance guide us to invest in a industry that will help us to achieve the financial and social objectives that have been determined by Islam. The Islamic finance principle have been designed to make an economy successful, so it is a way of saving our money from being invested in a wrong path. Does anyone have any question? If you have any question, you can write in the comment column below. Thank you all for listening. It was a pleasure being here today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.